Hey guys, welcome back to SimCity. I'm had more trouble getting in here today. Turns out they're bringing down the servers and trying to update it and get everything working correctly. So they're still struggling with this whole online connectivity thing that they got going on, which seems like they shouldn't do that anymore. But whatever. We have to live with it. Me and Brad did get in some quality play time last night and made some improvements to our city. So I'm just going to run you guys through what we did. Hopefully I can get Brad to hop on in a minute and show you what was going on with him. So let's jump into my city here. Back down to city view. So you can see it's a lot bigger than the last time that we left it. Let me just play it. So the first problem I had that I noticed was I started building on this side of the highway over here, and there's not a whole lot of room, which led to some problems. So I actually had to get rid of some of these streets because I found out that when you zone things, they need room to expand, and you can't get any medium wealth people in here unless you do that. You'll also notice that the town hall is no longer over here in this area because in addition to the buildings not being able to expand, you can't throw additions onto your city hall in this small congested area, so I threw in a little shuttle bus depot here and actually moved the city hall over to this nice big area. It's got a nice financial district on or financial department on the side of it. So now I can actually change the taxes individually, which was another problem because I had some people moving out of the high wealth bracket because I had too many taxes. So yeah, as you can see, stuff's been growing. I got some big houses. People are happy. They're life is good. I got some big commercial buildings here. I did have an energy crisis at one point. I used to have the coal power plant that I put here, but it ran out of coal because if you look at this data layer, coal, most of it's over in this region, and I didn't even think about that. So what I ended up doing was, after leeching off Brad for a while and getting some of his power, I made the switch to an oil power plant, which is what's going on over here. They're drilling this big swath of oil I have. I have an oil power plant over here. And they're actually full, which I'm sure this guy's going to yell at me about. We can buy more oil. Well, we don't really need it. We have some problems. Ask me later about that. But yeah, we actually are, filled to the brim over here, and we probably need another power plant to take up some of that capacity once we're running low on power. Another problem that I'm having is a lot of people are getting sick, which you may have just seen. I had to throw in a second hospital down here. I put in my first one up in this area. Oh, I just got an achievement. Total income of 15,000 plus per hour. That's nice. Yeah, so over in this area I had to throw my first hospital. And we actually had some problems. As you can see, there's no trees here and here and here. There was a little bit of a meteor strike going on earlier when I was playing. And we had a big fire problem. I had to throw in this fire station with tons of bays for extra fire trucks. And yeah, it was just a disaster, really. But we're expanding well. I'm shifting over into this area. We have some new residential zones going in over here. A couple of schools. I got a big school over here and a big one down here. They're very helpful. I also put in these parks, which increases the land value, which I can show you in a second. Land value. So you can look at this data layer, all of the industrial stuff that kills the land value, so you want to build your residential away from that kind of thing. I threw in this community college over here recently, and all of the fire station and the police department and the clinic and the park and all that kind of stuff raises the land value, so that's why these people have such large houses. This guy's upset about something. I bet it's taxes. It's always taxes. Abandoned building, out of money. Well, yeah, sorry about that. Another problem that I'm having recently is there's still a high demand for industrial and more housing, actually. I gotta solve that soon. But they have a huge demand for industrial, and I built my residential so close to the end. If we look at the wind map here. Where are you, wind? There it is. The wind actually, heads that way, which is why I built my industrial downwind of my residential. But I didn't really leave enough room. I built this long strip back here so you can see, if I pull up the zones, I got some industrial here. I'm trying to keep it away from my residential and blowing away, but they have a higher and higher demand for it. So I'm going to have to fix that problem, maybe switch some of these residential areas out and throw in some more industrial there. So that's something I have to do in the future. But me and Brad will get back to playing on camera soon once the servers are up and running well. And yeah, hopefully I can get him on here and he can explain what's going on in his city.
Alright, hey guys, it's Brad here. Just gonna catch you up to date on my city. Oh geez, Jeff City is bustling in the distance. God. Alright, well, here's my industrial district, as you've seen. The major addition, my utopia, you know, it's not really much of a utopia anymore. I was looking way down the funds. I had to open a gambling house. It's earning a lot of money. It's very helpful. I've had to push some expansion to the streets. We have a problem with density. A lot of the traffic usually gets caught up in this district right here. It's not too bad since it's nighttime. I mean, my park looks dope now. I have this manor. It's like a superhero thing. I don't really know how it works too well. I'm just getting into it, but you know, I can send them out to fight crime and, you know, save people if I need to. We got over here. I'm thinking about installing a railroad system onto this. I tried to do it over here, and it's just out of my borders, so I built a big thing for nothing, and I lost about 40,000 simoleons, and it was awful. Town's currently in huge debt because I've taken out many a bond, probably about 50,000 simoleons worth. And I'm thinking about installing an airport over here to bring in some more revenue. I might, like, if you take a look at my town, it doesn't look too right. These streets are crooked. It's very awkward. It's like watching a penguin trying to fly. It's just, you know, it's not right. I might be tearing all this down and building a new, I don't know, a new, more clean district. It has to do with tourism. Because hopefully the airport and the railroad will bring in some revenue and change it all over. A second fire ravaged through my city, as well as another meteor strike. I know Jeff probably told you about his, but his meteor strike, say if I were Jeff's town, his meteors hit like here and here and here. Mine struck right in the heart of the people. It blew up this entire district, and this main street. So I suffered a huge hit from that. I don't know if I'm gonna go into oil or not. I have a nice reserve over here, but my ore is just right under, you know, the heart of my city. Otherwise, you know, my place isn't very good. There's too many natural resources, so I think I might move over to tourism. Oh, and I installed a ferry. I think it's pretty nice. I don't even know if it's working very well. There are plenty of cars here, though. It's not too bad. So yeah, that'll probably catch you up to date on my city. It's very crime ridden, and a lot of people are dying. I think like 7 people a day. So one day this will become the utopia I desire. But we're gonna take many shortcuts to get there, and hopefully it'll all work out. And that's it for me. Talk to you later.
Alright guys, so that was Brad's city. We're going to pull everything together and start working again soon on this. I actually have a little surprise for you. Brian decided to go out and buy this game, and we have another mutual friend of ours named Steven, and he'll probably be joining the region soon too, so we're going to populate some more of these cities and hopefully get Brian in and playing with us. Maybe he'll move into Twain, Whitewater Crossing. That sounds pretty cool. Anyway, we'll figure that out, and we'll all be back for the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.